I'm going to start by disconnecting the battery. It's very important to disconnect the battery before you do anything else so that it doesn't short circuit the motherboard or damage anything else. So you can flip the unit over and loosen up the bottom cover screws. Once the bottom cover screws are loosened, you can take your spudger and remove the bottom cover. Once the bottom cover is removed, you can just take the battery cable and unplug it from the motherboard. So now that the battery is disconnected, you can remove all of the screws in the palm rest. Now that all the screws are removed, you can start removing the internal parts. You can remove the battery. The stylus pen. Disconnect the speakers and remove those. Disconnect the stylus cable. And remove it with the stylus board. Disconnect the Wi-Fi card and take the Wi-Fi card cables off. Disconnect the two USB ribbons and remove them with the USB board. Disconnect the touchpad cable. Unravel the Wi-Fi cables. Disconnect the world-facing camera. And remove it. Disconnect the LCD cable. Carefully loosen up the motherboard and flip it over to disconnect the keyboard ribbon. And then you can remove the motherboard and the motherboard bracket. And now to remove the palm rest, just open the unit up. Make sure all the cables are there. Now you can grab your new palm rest and start by flipping it over. Line it up with the hinges. lined up, you can lay the palm rest down and start putting the internal parts back in. You can reconnect the keyboard ribbon back into the bottom of the motherboard. And then carefully put the motherboard back into place. Then you can place the motherboard bracket back on. Carefully put the USB board back into place. And then before you reconnect the USB ribbons, you want to rehook the Wi-Fi cables back through the loops. Now you can reconnect the two USB ribbons. And you can reconnect the Wi-Fi card. And put the cables back onto the Wi-Fi card, making sure the black one goes by the black arrow and the gray one goes by the white arrow. Now you can reconnect the touchpad ribbon and then grab the stylus board and put that back. Unravel the stylus cable around the hooks. Reconnect it to the motherboard. Then you can grab the stylus pen and put that back in. Then you can reconnect the speakers. Unravel the speaker wire around the hooks. Then you can grab the world-facing camera and put that back in. and then reconnect it to the motherboard. And then you can grab your battery and put that back into place, and just do not reconnect it yet. And now just reconnect the LCD cable. And then once all the internal parts are back in, you can put all of the screws back in. Now that the replacement is done, we can reconnect the battery to the motherboard. And then you want to put the bottom cover back on. And tighten the screws in the bottom cover. Once all the screws are tightened, then you can flip the unit over and open it up. Plug in your AC adapter and hit the power button on the side. And if the screen turns on, then that means the replacement was successful. And if you would like to check to see if the battery is working, you could just unplug the AC adapter, and if the unit stays on, then the battery is working. So now you can just shut the unit down.